exactly where this market could drop down into, but it would be nice if it want to take out these lows. That would be a 10 to 1. You want to see. But I think this is going to be my trade idea for today. Win or lose, this is going to be the one for me. Missed that buy going up. And right there, let's measure out this range. All right, I am going to scalp this right now. Just because it's still so early, I'm just going to take a little bit of profits right there. $1,200. Because this market may just want to keep pulling back higher and higher, and I may be able to get a better entry right there. So I'm just going to take that scalp. And see if I can maybe get another re-entry somewhere, you know. I also, you know, like I said, I don't know if the market is going to sell off from here, but essentially what I'm looking at right now is on a 4-hour time frame. This is our first time coming up into this bearish engulfing candle. Right, so I'm pretty much using this up here as a stop loss. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty much using this up here as a stop loss. I had it set the wrong way, so my stop should actually be up there like that. So this market could definitely come higher. That's why I just took that first scalp. Just wanted to take that first scalp, you know, because I feel like I was in just a little bit too early. I may be able to get a better entry somewhere, maybe up here, or if it wants to go all the way up there, that would be nice too. Right, that would really give me a good risk to reward. So you see why I took that scalp now, because like I said, I don't really know how bullish this market wants to be. You know, it could easily just keep going, but I was just looking at I was looking to see if I could just get a quick rejection to the downside. I mean, it gave me a little something, but I had to take that off, right? It wasn't really the type of rejection that I wanted to see, and I started to feel like maybe I was a little bit too early in that trade, right? But we was able to get a little bit of a scalp on that trade right there. All right, it's looking like it's probably going to keep buying up for now, at least. You know, we broke above that new day opening gap. Now we are respecting these two little red candles, which makes an order block. But, you know, for me, I just can't see myself buying this high up. You see, if you would have got in right there and used this as a stop loss, do that even offer? It offers a possible 2 to 1, but I need a 3 to 1 for me to take the trade. So just going to be waiting to see what happens in there. You know, we got that 1 hour candle closure. So even if we do get a pullback, this gap right here is going to be like a significant level for me. But all of these green candles, is really hard to try to sell into all of these green candles, right? If I was going to try to sell, I would need like really good risk to reward. That's why I closed that trade, because I realized, we may be able to go a little bit higher. I don't know if we're going to go into this new week open the gap up here, but if we do, let me see. And remember, you guys, I mostly use this box to just see the risk to reward. So if you ever join my screen and you see this box, that does not mean I'm inside of a trade. All right, I have to make sure I let you guys know that, because, you know, I know people, I don't want anybody following my trades, right? This is all for educational purposes only. All right, then we're going to drop back into the 1 minute. So it don't have to go all the way up here. It could just easily hit the top of this box and sell off. That would be like a 70-point stop loss. Then we could easily make our way back down there as well, right? But let's just see how high it's going to go. We don't know how high it's going to go. We don't even know if it's going to want to sell off today at all, right? It could just easily keep going higher. I feel like the best thing to do always is just like, if you're looking for a sell when the market is really bullish, the best thing to always do is just try to go to like the 1 minute time frame and then wait for a market structure shift on the 1 minute time frame. So that's pretty much why I took profits when I took that first sell. Then it gave me a little bit of profits. I just got out because I realized I was too early, and then I realized that we broke above this new day opening gap, right? So look at how it came back down here to retest this new week opening gap, and then it kept going up. So You know, obviously if my stop is all the way up there, I shouldn't really have to worry too much, but I figure, let me just take this profits while it's giving me some profits, right? Let's see what's going to happen. I have to be real patient. Let's see if we're going to get this sell off. All right, so we are getting a little bit of a retracement. Now I want to be aware of the overall range. So let me see, where could we possibly drop down into?